Welcome back. With me today is Joe Fitzicam. He is one of the directors on the Golden Rain Foundation board, and you're also the chairman of the Community Activities Committee, which is usually just called CAC.
Yes.
So welcome.
Nice to meet you, Ken.
Yes, nice to have you.
Happy
on
to be
today.
here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So a few things you want to tell us about, and one of the first things is you've been on the board for a short time.
Yes.
You were appointed to it, right?
No, I actually was elected.
Oh, that's right, you were.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
I keep forgetting that their election is much later.
A lot of people don't realize that, of course, we're elected by the other mutual directors,
right.
yes.
So welcome to the board.
Okay, thank you very much.
How's it been going for you so far?
Very good so far. I mean, appreciate the new people coming on board. They're working hard and trying to get their footing, and then the experienced people there helping us along. So it's been a good team effort so far.
Yeah, and as I said, you're the chairman of
Yes,
CAC.
CAC, yes, and we're trying to promote a lot. I think one of the things with Golden Rain Foundation in particular, and when I campaigned, one of the things I mentioned was us trying to enable the joy of the dreams. Mm-hmm. People come here with things they've done in the past, or they want to do now, or they can do in the future. And it's our job to try to see we have the facilities and the opportunity for them to do that, whether it be a large activity, say perhaps like golf or bridge, or be smaller activities that we have as well. It's important that we allow people to have fun here.
Right.
And prepare them as, well, in the future we'll have people who will be here 40 and 50 years probably. So we don't have the types of activities. They'll take them through their experience here in Laguna Woods Village.
Right, and of course, with all the different types of activities that are going up, some of the things that were discussed yesterday were budgetary, and I know that they're talking about the driving range of the golf course.
Yes, that's correct.
Really needs some help. And does that fall under CAC or MNC? That one's because you're all, it's like bits and pieces of it are all fall under different things.
Yes, as a sport, it comes under CNC, but the driving range as a facility would come under MNC, so it's a construction project.
Yeah.
And they have challenges there. We have lots of potential projects we can do and things we can do to help a lot of facilities. But you have to arrange it with the money, and some go in front of others, and some may be delayed at times. But they work hard on a lot of different projects for us.
Yeah, yeah. Now, you wanted to talk about the upcoming Village Games. Are you a participant?
Yes, I have been. I think I've participated now for about 5.5 years in the Village Games themselves. I've participated, I think, won medals in about 8 different sports, for example.
Oh, okay. Very good.
The idea is just to compete and support your village and support the people that we have here, that all these clubs that we have thrive. Some have hundreds of members, some may be much smaller than that.
Yeah.
But the idea is, with GRF, I think, and particularly CAC, that we provide things that people have fun with. Sports is a big part of that, and that's part of physical health, being physically fit, being active. The same way with entertainment, have the emotional joy of different dance groups we have, the Performing Arts Center. People enjoy crafts. We have all kinds of situations, maybe just dinners and stuff. But there's different things we try to provide. We try to provide support for people. We have fun. We try to support the athletic end of things. But it's all part of that. The Village Games, for those who can participate, and some sports like tennis, for example, may be more labor intensive, and some are much easier. But it keeps you active, and that's really important. And it's important that the Village Games thrive, because that's how people find clubs, meet new games, meet new people. They have an opportunity to win medals in some cases, of course, and then they can take and give them to grandchildren, children, or whatever the case might be. But there's that energy of competing and being part of something. Whether you win or lose doesn't matter so much. We all compete to try to win. But you just try to take and be part of that club, make that club grow, and be active as a senior citizen to keep the blood pumping and keep the mind active. So
what are the sports that you participate in?
Well, today, as I play now, I play tennis. I play paddle tennis. I play pickleball. I play pétanque. I have at one time or another played 11 of the sports here. I play 4 now, and with GRF, I'll play them a little less than I did before. But I just think the activities in this community are so important that everybody get out there and do what your part is. Not only participate, your participation might be just helping. But the reality is, these are very important things we do, and we need to support the community and keep the community working together on all these activities.
Now, you talked about clubs, and there's an event coming up in, I think, May?
That's correct. Something had been done probably years before. This will be the first time in a long time since this happened, where Recreation, and I've worked with Brian Gruner, is arranging an event at Clubhouse 5 on May 19th.
Okay.
And I believe it's going to be around 10 o'clock. The time may float around a little bit. But that function will allow organizations, clubs, be it crafts, be it the arts, be it sports, to come in there. The 250 clubs we have, some number will participate, and residents can come in and just talk to them. They can see the types of things they have to offer. They can take and decide whether they like to play that sport or whatever. But that event allows the entire village to learn what's here. I'm surprised sometimes. I remember talking to some people that had been in the village between 5 and 10 years. I'm talking more than 2 or 3 people, and didn't realize there were shuffleboard courts here that have been here since 1970.
Yeah,
So there's education on our part to do to let people find the things they'd like to enjoy.
All right, that'll be a good event. We'll promote that once we find out more about it.
And with the village games, we'll have the same thing. We start signing up for that on February 24th. You sign up at the community fitness centers. And what the fitness centers will have, there's a packet for you. It shows a calendar of when each day and time the events are, and it'll have a list of all the potential events that you can enter. You can enter for $10. That'll cover the cost of 2 events.
Yeah.
You get a free T-shirt. You'll get a free breakfast afterwards and watch a movie of what took place during the games. And if you want to play additional sports, I think they charge like $5 each for each one. But that $10 is a great value.
Yeah, it is. So as far as you're concerned, CAC is, it's one of the bigger committees because that and M&C, because it involves so much. Sure. And of course, what they were talking about yesterday is the PAC, the Performing Arts Center, is going to be shutting down for refurbishment. From what I understand, it is still May till about November, although that could fluctuate a little bit depending on possible different bids or whatever might come on. That was talked about a bit at the meeting yesterday.
Yeah, our staff does a great job at VMS, but they have challenges because you have to have a construction company that'll do this for you.
Right.
The timing of it has to be controlled. And of course, a large facility like that, we're looking at fairly large expenditure of several things they'll be doing there to improve appearance and performance of it. And probably at time there'll be more things to go with that as well. And other projects coming up. It's probably a couple years before anything starts, but there'll be something happening at Clubhouse 1, which is our flagship, which will be massive because the amount of clubs and different sports that are there is really pretty substantial. So that's really an important thing.
Right. All right. Very good. I want to thank you for coming on today. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And I know we'll see you again in the future.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You take care, and we'll be right back.